Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Then he moves on to Samavakara, the third variety. Bharata says, Devasura Bijakritaha Prakyata Udata Nayakaschaiva. So it should have the exploits of gods, asuras as its subject matter, and one of them as its well known and exalted hero, and it should consist of 3 acts. Trayankas tada, Trika patas, Trividrava syat, Tri Shringaraha. So he says it has to have 3 kinds of deception, 3 kinds of excitements, and 3 kinds of love. It should also have as many as 12 dramatic personae and requires a duration of 18 nadikas for a performance. And he now speaks about what is nadika. A nadika should be known as the half of muhurta, which is a measure of time. The acts in Samavakara should be measured according to the directions given in terms of this nadika. We all know that Amrita Mantana was a Samavakara presented by Brahma to Bharata and Bharata's sons, presented this Samavakara. Same way, the next variety of Dima was also presented, the play called Tripura Daha. Here again, the Samavakara, first act of Samavakara should have 12 nadikas and it should contain laughter, excitement, deception. The second and the third acts should be similar. It should have a duration of 4 nadikas, and the third act, as enjoined in the rule about the length of the plot, will have a duration of 2 nadikas. Bharata says, in composing such a play, the different acts should be made to have different topics, and topics in the Samavakara are to be loosely related to one another. Then what are the 3 kinds of excitements, Vidrava? They are of 3 types, such as being due to battle, flood, storm, and fire, or to be big, elephant-like large, or the siege of city. These are the varieties of excitement. Then the 3 kinds of deception. Kapata. Again, these are known to be of 3 kinds, such as being due to the devised plan, accident, or that practiced by the enemy, and it creates joy or sorrow. So here again the 3 varieties. We see many of these types in Mahabharata. There are Bhasa's dramas which talk about these Kapatas, Vidravas, and even the Shringara varieties. What are the 3 Shringara varieties? They are the Shringara related to Dharma, actuated by artha, material gain, and by passion, kama. Dharma Shringara, Artha Shringara, and Kama Shringara. Then he also describes the Dharma Shringara by in regular austerities also is to be performed. Then due to desire of money, when the Shringara happens, it is Artha Shringara, and seduction of a maiden is a Kama Shringara. And then the meters not to be allowed in Samavakara are enlisted, and thus he ends the details regarding Samavakara variety. Next is Ihamriga. Ihamriga Divya Purushashraya Krito Divya Stri Karanopagata Yuddhaha Suvihita Vastu Nibandho Vipratyaya Karakaschaiva. Ihamriga has its dramatic personae, divine males who are implicated in fights about divine females. It should be constructed with well arranged plots and should be convincing, says Bharata. It is to abound in vehement uddhata heroes and to have its construction dependent on feminine anger, which is to give rise to commotion, sankshobha, excitement, vidrava, and sampeta, angry conflicts. The Ihamriga should be a play with well ordered construction, in which the plot of love is to be based on causing discord among females, carrying them off and oppressing. Like in Ramayana, we have Ravana carrying off Sita. If that particular episode is taken and written as a drama, it can be brought under Ihamriga. So this is how we have the genre of a particular drama. All that are to be made available in the Vyayoga, its male characters, styles and sentiments should be brought in the Ihamriga also, except that the Ihamriga is to include the goddesses only as its female characters. This is what has given by Bharata. So he also adds, in the Ihamriga variety, when persons intend on killing or on the point of killing, the battle should be avoided on some pretext. So later it can be depicted in the Praveshakas. So the characteristics of Ihamriga has been explained by Bharata, and then he moves on to the next variety called Dima. As I told you, we have the Tripura Dahana or Tripura Daha, Dima variety performed by Bharata and Bharataputras. Here he talks about Dima, Prakhyata Vastu Vishayaha, Prakhyata Udatta Nayakopetaha, Shatsa Lakshana Yuktaha, Chaturanko Vaidimaha Karyaha. The Dima should be constructed with a well known plot, and its hero should be well known and of the exalted type, Udatta type. It is to contain the 6 sentiments and to consist of 4 acts. It should contain all the sentiments except erotic and comic, and the plot with exciting sentiments and various states. And it is also to include incidents such as earthquake, fall of meteors, an eclipse of sun or a moon, fighting in battle, personal combat, etc. These are given in Dima. So, the Dima should abound in deceit and jugglery and should include energetic activity of many persons, and the Bheda among themselves, is to be seen, and it is to include 16 characters which may be gods, asuras, rakshasas, bhutas, yakshas, nagas, etc. And it should be made with the Satvati and Arabati vritti, says Bharata. So, thus he describes the drama variety called Dima. Then he moves on to Vyayoga. The Vyayoga should be constructed by experts with one well-known hero, and it should include small number of female characters, and the events will be related to 1 day's duration. So, this is Vyayoga. Many males are to take part in the Samavakara, but it is not to have the latter's length, that is the length of the Vyayoga, for it has to have only 1 act. Bahavastatra cha purusha vyayachante yata samavakare, he says. Then he adds, it should have a royal sage as a hero and not a divine personage, and it should include battle, personal combat, challenge, angry conflict, and thus Vyayoga should be performed. So, it is more of Uddhata type. Then comes the variety called Anka or Utsrishtikanka. The plot in this is well known, but it may sometimes be otherwise also, he says, and it is to be furnished with male characters other than those who are divine. The Utsrishtikanka should abound in the pathetic sentiment. It will treat women's lamentations and despondent utterances as a time when battle and violent fighting has ceased. It should include bewildered movements, and it must be devoid of Satvati, Arabati and Kaishiki, and its plot should relate to one's own fall. So, here the Manmatha's fall, there the Rati Vilapa. So, this is more of Bharati Vritti, where the Vilapa happens. So, it can be connected with that also. So, the dramas presented should be written in the form of a particular variety as mentioned by Bharata. And when written in that particular variety, all these directions are to be followed. The scenes with celestial heroes in which battle is there, capturing or killing of enemies should be there. Bharata says, why all of this subcontinents, created by the gods, the Bharata Varsha is chosen here. Everywhere he says Bharata Varshe, in this Bharata Varsha. Why it is like that? Because the entire land here is charming, sweet smelling and of golden color, he says. This is a beautiful bhumi. Hridya sarva bhumihi shubha gandha kanchani yasmat. He adds, but the scenes of their party, going to the garden, sports, pastimes and enjoying the company of female are always to be laid in these varshas, these places. For there is neither any sorrow nor grief here. Their enjoyments should take place in the mountains which are connected with those varshas in the Puranic accounts. But their other deeds should begin here in Bharata Varsha. Thus, he talks about this Bharata Varsha in this variety of Utsrishtikanka. Then he moves to Prahasana. The Prahasana is of two kinds. One is Shuddha, another one is Sankirna. Shuddha is pure, Sankirna is mixed. So this Prahasana comes under the Hasya variety. So he says, Prahasana is Shuddha when it contains comedy, disputations between Shiva Gurus, ascetics, bhikshus and Stotriya Brahmanas. Then he moves on to the variety called Mishra or Sankirna, the Prahasana in which courtesans, servants, vitas, dhurtas, etc. appear, and there is an immodest appearance of their dress and movements. Some popular topics or incident of hypocritic elements should be introduced in the Prahasana. And the Prahasana should include the types of Viti, which is given later, the Angas of Viti. They are to be used in Prahasana, he says. Thus, there are two varieties of Prahasana explained by Bharata. Then comes the next variety called Bhana. Bhana is to be acted by single character, and it is of two kinds. One is recounting one's own feeling and the other is describing someone's feelings. That is Bhana of two varieties. The Bhana which is to include somebody else's words addressed to oneself should be acted by means of replies in course of conversation and with an imaginary person, that is the Akasha Bhashita. There is somebody else talking and you are replying, and along with the suitable movements of the limbs. Then the Bhana should include characters of Dhurtas and Vitas. These are the inferior characters, and treat their different conditions. It is always one act, and it should include many incidents, and all the characteristics of the Bhana are given in due order, he says. And thus he moves on to the next final variety called Viti. So the Viti also should have one act, and it is to be acted by two persons. So in Bhana it was one act and one person. Here it is one act and two persons. And it should include characters of superior, middling and inferior type. And it may contain the sentiments, and it may be of 13 types, 13 varieties or 13 elements of Viti are given. These 13 types of Vitis are to be, as given by Bharata, used in Prahasana also. These are the Angas of Viti, called Viti Angas. They are Udghatyaka, accidental interpretation, Avalagita, transference, Avaspandita, ominous significance, Asat Pralapa, incoherent chatter, Prapancha, compliment, Nali or Nalika, enigma, Vakeli, the repartee, Adhivala, the outvying, the Chala, deception, Vyahara, declaration, Mridava, crushing, Trigata, the three men talking, and Ganda, undue combination of words. We saw this Trigata in the earlier Purvaranga chapter. So these are connected with the Vachika Abhinaya especially, and also connected with the drama varieties. She also explains what they are in a very brief manner. Thus, he ends the expression or the explanation of these 10 forms of drama called Dasharupaka. And now he moves on to the term called Lasya. It's interesting that in Bharata's Natya Shastra, it is not given as Tandava and Lasya, a relative term. Tandava Nritta, Tandava is equated with Nritta in the 4th chapter, and here he talks about the term Lasya, and he gives varieties of Lasya called Lasya Angas. Like Viti Angas, he gives Lasya Angas. He says, Anyani cha Lasya Vidhav Angani tu Natake Prayuktani. So these Lasya Angas are to be performed in a Nataka. Asmad Vinisritani tu Bhana iva Eka Prayojyani. They are to be acted by a single person like Bana. So after Bana and Viti, he gives this Lasya. So this Lasya form is similar to that of Bana because it is acted by a single person and its actions are imaginary, like that of a Prakarana type of drama. So it will be related to the bhavas, and it will be related to Prakarana, and it will be related to Bana, and it has so many Angas like Viti. So it is brought here in this chapter, and of course other books of Natya Shastra also give this in various chapters. Now here, as Manmohan Ghosh explains this Lasyangas in this 20th chapter of Natya Shastra, let us see the varieties of Lasyangas. They are of 12 types. Geya Padam, Sthitapatyam, Asinam, Pushpagandika, Prachedakam, Trimudam cha, Saindavakyam, Dvimudakam, Uttamottamakam chaiva, Vichitra Padameva cha, Ukta Prayuktam, Bhavam cha, Lasyangani, Vidur Buddhaha. So these are the 12 varieties given. And what is Geya Pada? When the heroine being seated, surrounded with the string instruments and the drums, songs are sung by her, but it is not accompanied with the other instruments. It's just the song. So, next is that if you see, these can be related to the songs which are sung in the Kathak performance. As the dancer sits on the stage, she performs. We also have varieties in Kuchipudi like this, and we also have the Padam varieties in Bharatanatyam, where the dancer used to sing and perform the Abhinaya. Sit, sing and perform the Abhinaya. The woman in the sitting posture sings a song in praise of her beloved, delineates this with gestures, and it is called Geya Pada. So, she does Abhinaya for the song, but the instruments are not played. Next is Sthita Patya. The separated women, that is the Viraha Nayika, recites the song in Prakrita while sitting. This is Sthita Patya. Asina, again this is also in the seated position without dressing up, and with anxiety and sorrow she looks with oblique glances and she sings this. Next is Pushpa Ghandika. Here the woman is in guise of a man. She recites something sweetly in Sanskrit for the pleasure of her female friends. That is, she can imitate the hero. This is Pushpa Ghandika. Next is Prachedaka. When the woman is again in Viraha, pained by the moonlight, prepares to go to her beloved, even if he has done her wrong. It is Prachedaka. So, again, if you bring in the Ashtanayika varieties, which will be seen later, they can be connected with these Lasya Angas and the present day Padams and Javalis of the Natyam, and even some of the Ashtapadis. Next is Trimudaka, a play adorned with even meters, abounding in manly feeling and composed of words which are neither harsh nor large. So, they are short words without harsh content. This is called Trimudaka. Next is Saindavaka. When one represents a lover who has failed to keep his promise and coming to the Nayika, she is using Prakrita languages through performing the Karanas. It is called Saindavaka. So, are these Karanas the performance of dance Karanas or the actions as such? So, they can be taken as some of the graceful movements and actions. Next is Vimudaka, delineating the song of Chaturashra type, which has auspicious meaning and which treats the clearly the bhavas and the rasas, and it is called Dvimudaka. The next one is Uttamottamaka. This is composed of various shlokas, including various sentiments, and adorned with condition of passion Hela. Bhava, Hava and Hela are the three elements which will be seen in Samanya Abhinaya chapter. Next is Vichitra Pada. If any woman burning with fire of love soothes her mind by seeing the portrait of her hero, it is Vichitra Pada. So there are many songs sung by the heroine after seeing the portrait of the hero. That can be brought under Vichitra Pada. Next is Ukta Prayukta. The Ukta Prayukta is a duet dialogue expressing anger or pleasure. It contains words of censure. It should contain interesting things in a song. We have many padams where the Nayika confronts the hero and asks questions about his behavior. So these can come under Ukta Prayukta. Next is Bhavita. Woman who is burning with the fire of love after seeing her beloved in a dream expresses the bhavas. It is Bhavita. And thus these Lasya Angas are explained in detail by Bharata. So connecting these Lasya Angas as a dancer to the padams where a solo performer, especially the female performer, performs the padam, these can be connected with those padams of present days and can be understood in the way connected with Shringara and of course the grace elements, that is the Lasya. So these are the Lasyangas given by Bharata, and with this I conclude this chapter on Dasharupakas as the 20th chapter of Natya Shastra. Namaste.